I go to content view, let me see if I'm using it in the current, yeah, content view modifier, and then I'm animating it right here. All right, great. What we need right here, we need the, all right, so idea is we want a text field, right? And we want that text field so we can enter the the name of the city, and that will give us the current weather for that particular city, whatever we type in, right? So here I can just say enter your city. Up here we're going to say it says city, and in the commit I want self dot current, no, what we have, weather. So I need a property called city, so it could be state property. We're going to call it var city, and it's a string, right, equal empty string. Currently it's an empty string, so that's what we have. So I'm going to say self dot weather dot so we have fetch weather with the city, so I'm going to pass in the city, so it's self dot city. I want that to be passed in, and then I'm going to say self dot weekly weather dot fetch, and it's going to fetch by the city as well, and it's self dot city. And then I want padding to be dot horizontal. So this gives us a little bit of space on the right and the left. So that's that. This is our text field. So if I run this again, we should have the text field on top of our daily view. Let's see, like this right here. So if I go, I'm going to do on the both of them at the same time. Right, so this is our text field, right? So I can say, let's bring it back exactly the same. So this is exactly the same right now. So I'm going to say London. I see how it updated. So I'm going to say London. Exactly the same. Look at that. Now, let's look at the weather for Dubai. Total 73. Beautiful. Dubai. No, not Dubai. Dubai. Okay. So Dubai, 73. It's night. Clear sky at nighttime right now. So if I go here, weekly weather, perfect. Updated exactly the same. So let's do New York here. You see how it reflected right away? I animated the change. So there you go. So we have something we can enter the city and get the weather for that particular city. And if not, then it's just going to fetch for the New York City. One nice way to do it is if you have map integrated core location and everything, so it fetches from the current location that you're in. It detects your location and then it fetches the weather for that particular city and location that you're currently in. So this is basically it. So we have the icons, we have the custom search for the city. We can enter the text field, enter that, and then it will update the model accordingly. This is everything else is the same. So one thing that also changed, I will show you that in extension file I added. So if you look here, you see how these are different color, and this is just one static color. So I added an extension right here, and let me explain that to you, what's going on here. So this is an extension for the color. It says part 6 here. So this is the extension on the color struct or class. And I said I'm creating an init method. I'm saying I'm going to pass the hexadecimal value for the for the color. So it's a hex value of the color, and I want that to be converted into the color object and returned back to me as an array of that. So I'm saying this is just some built-in magic that's going on here. So scanner, I just basically downloaded this from Google. I Googled it and I found this particular function, and I copied it and I did it here like init method. So it's working. So this is that. How is it working? So everything is in this extension. So I had static var, I call it Monday. Monday is going to return me an array of color. I want 2 colors for it to be a gradient color, right? So the start and finish color. So I want, first one, I want color.init, which is this init method. And I'm saying I want to pass in this hex value. So it's just 23252. So if I go here and just do a quick Google, let me bring my browser here. So in here, if I copy that and see what I can find here. So this is a hex color, right? So if I go here, this is actually this color right here, 2325526. This translate into this color. And this is the RGB value, 35, 37, and 38, right? So that's exactly what I'm doing, So if I go here, let's look at the latest palette they have. This is a nice website that I go to. It's beautiful, different, color palettes that they give you, so you can choose from multiple different options here. So I can go to the most popular one, or let's look at the beach. So if I want, I can change my colors to be exactly like this: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So let's do that for our purposes. I want this to be my starting color and my ending color as well. Then I want this to be my starting color and my ending color as well, because I want exactly the same. So this looks beautiful. Let's do that. I want my Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So this is my Thursday color, and this will be my Friday color, obviously. Saturday, Sunday, we'll leave it alone. All right, so let's run the application. But before we run it, we have to actually apply this color. So here is another method. It says gradient color of the day is going to pass in the string of the day. Based on that day, then I'm going to run a switch statement. It's just checking what this day is. So if the day is Monday, give me the Monday color. Tuesday, give me the Tuesday color. Wednesday, give me the Wednesday color. So color.Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right? So how and where am I actually using it? Right? That's the question. Where is that method being called? So if I go to, let's go to, basically it's in the card view right here. So if you see here in the card view, remember I said I'm passing in a timestamp and I'm passing in the day. So it says day of the week, self.timestamp, right? Is going to give me the day. So what I'm going to say here is, delete this right here. So this is the gradient thing. It's looking for an array of color. How do I get that array of color? Well, like this. I'm going to say gradient. I think it's gradient color, right? Let's look at what did I call the method? Gradient color of the day. So let's get this. That's the gradient color of the day. And it's looking for a day, right? So how do I get the day? The day is this, right? I'm gonna call this var day. So this private var string is returning the day, right? So I'm saying, hey, give me the day, which is this, right? I'm going to say self.day. Now this will give me the array of color. So if I run it, what am I missing here? Okay, what do you want? Oh yeah, color, sorry. So it's looking for colors. I didn't have the parameter specifier right there. So I'm passing in the day, which is coming from the timestamp, which is right here. Remember I said I'm passing a timestamp with the card modifier, and that's what it was. If you look at the previous video, you'll know what I'm talking about. So that's my Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, right? I'm just getting 5 days, so there's no Friday here. So let's get 7 days. So that's beautiful color palette right here. I wonder if we can, yeah, it will look like exactly like this. Not exactly, I mean, obviously that's different. This is different color processing, works differently on each. So yeah, there we go. Saturday, Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, and then Sunday right here. Today is Sunday, so it's Sunday right here. All right, great. So that's our color palette. That's how the colors are working. Remember I said I'm passing in the card modifier, I'm passing in the timestamp right here. And with that timestamp, I have this function in extension file. This was the function right here, day of the week. This is part of the date object. And this is just the new. So if I go to content view and look at the card, not the content view, the weekly weather view. So this is the card view. In the card view, I'm saying card modifier right here, and I'm passing in the timestamp from the current object. And that timestamp is exactly right here coming in. This is the card view modifier. That's the timestamp. I'm getting that. And then I'm pulling out the day from here, and I'm saying, give me the color gradient based on the day that I have, you know. So that's how you have it. So you can change, if you want to change the hex value of the color, go to this website, you know, get the palettes that you like, you know, you can pick which one you want. There are tons of them, like there are plenty of them. And there are people who are actually contributing to this, and, you know, the great fog, you know, beautiful looking, you know, colors that are mostly using for web development, but you can get some ideas from here. So if you like something, you can pick one and, you know, go with that. So that's what we have right now. So basically this is all done. So we can have, you know, if I can go now we did Chicago before, so let's do Boston. So this is the weather in Boston. Go here and it's going to reflect here as well. You know, I can go to Paris, and in Paris right now, this is the weather in Paris, right? So you can go London, and that's London. You know, that's how you can just look for different city. You can just look up the weather and it will change and give you the full week. And that's basically it. That's our, you know, final working application, exactly the way we have this one right here. These are different colors. This is the different color we just added. So yeah, go for it. Try it, give it a shot. You know, play with it, do some modification. Nothing has changed in the API files. Nothing has changed in the model. Nothing changed here. So this is exactly same as the part 5, and it was, working example in the part 5. Nothing added here other than this. This is the new property we have. So this is basically using binding here. See the $sign, same idea as the picker. So whenever you enter something in the text field, it will update the city, which is this variable, and it will hold that update, and then I'm going to call my method to fetch the data based on that city, whatever that city may be. All right, and then this is just the horizontal padding to give me just a little bit. You see how it is not hugging the edge of the screen. So you can do that. So that's basically what it is. You can go crazy with the design. You can design it. You can make it look better. You can make it a little bit different. Background, whatever. The sky is the limit. I mean, when it comes to designing things, you can go crazy. If you're a good designer and you know how to deal with that, then you can code it and design it. So I'm not a very good designer. I just do things, and whatever pleases the moment that I'm doing it, I go with that. So this is basically what I came up with. I found this inspiration. I said, you know what, I'll just do it. So that's basically what it is. And thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting me. Please subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comments below how do you like it. I am working on another project. Let me pull that up here, and this will be our next application that we're going to make. So if you see here, this is the movie application that I was talking about a while ago. So this is just fetching the current movie, but this is not the Swiftui UI application. This will be Swiftui UI plus the UI kit. All right, so if I go to detail page, this is just currently I'm working on it. It's not ready. So if I go here, click on this. So this is just a stretchy header, title. Again, this is just in the process of making. So once I complete this segment, then I will start posting the video on this one. Let me know how you guys like it. So these are the few things that I like doing. I learn, and I like to show it to others so people can learn from it as well, and show me my mistakes, tell me where I went wrong so I can learn from you guys. Point out to me what I did wrong, where I can improve, what I can do better to make it even better. How do you like to see the videos in the future? What content you want to learn. So I'll continue to do that. I have so many other ideas that I want to build, and everything that I'm going to show is going to be a live fetching data from a live API, which will be free to use for training purposes, for learning purposes, and then take it from there. So we'll consistently do the same kind of work, so we can actually repeat ourselves by doing the same work, and it can cement and become the second nature when we sit down and try to make an application. Okay, so that's the goal. That's what we're doing. All right, so hit the subscribe button in the comment section, and hopefully when I have this one done and up and running, I'll start posting video for this one so we can work on this. This is a lot of work. This is not something simple, a few line of code. This is going to be a lot of work. We need patience, and we need to continue to be focused on learning. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you very soon in the next adventure that we're going to do together, which is this movie application. Thank you. Bye-bye.